What's up with it, man? It's the Kid Pushman Mitch. You already know what time it is. I'm the host of the No Fluff podcast. I'm back again with another episode of Fact or Fluff. Check it. A lot of people don't understand how important credit is, right? So I'm gonna teach y'all a few things to help your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids develop their credit scores if you are in position with your credit. So now let's just say that you personally got your credit in a good condition. You have 100% payment history. You have revolving credit, lines of credit on your credit report. You have like a 750, 800 credit score. Your score is great. Now you got wifey. Wifey's credit score isn't as good. She doesn't have much established credit. When she applies, they're denying her because she has no credit. She has nothing to ever show that she's had revolving credit. Let me teach you guys how you can boost up their chances of getting approvals, have their credit score shoot up in points. They'll be able to get ages of history added to their credit reports, all legally, right? That's all we want to know, right? How to be able to do these things. The cool thing about our children is that when they are up to, I think about 15 years old to be exact, they can start accumulating ages of history on their credit. You could put them on there before, but I don't think it'll start reflecting until they're about 15 years old or start actually counting. But either way, just go ahead and put them on there anyway, just in case this changes, all right? So me in particular, you could put your daughter or your son on your credit report as an authorized user on your credit cards. Authorized user. This is what we hear a term used all the time now called trade lines. Trade lines. That's a fancy word for authorized user. Okay, so all you do, it doesn't affect your credit in any way. It only helps their credit. So if you got children, you put them as an authorized user on your credit cards. So let's say you had a credit card for a long period of time, maybe 5 years, maybe 2 years, maybe six, maybe 10, maybe 15. You put your kids on a line of credit as an authorized user, they will immediately start accumulating those ages of history, right? And then when they turn 18, they've already have established authorized user credit, history of the credit card, and then that line of credit will actually hit their credit card as an authorized user. That's going to help their credit score boost up a lot more than a person who has nothing on their credit report when they're 18 years old. They'll already have the history. Now you can do this with multiple credit cards. So they will be able to receive all of those credit cards if you have 100% positive history on it, ages of credit, large lines of credit. If it's 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, all of that will hit their credit report when they turn 18, and then it'll be already set up from when they was 15 years old, accumulating history on their reports. Really, really dope. The same thing works for your spouse. It doesn't matter if you're your brother, your sister, or your girlfriend, but I'm just utilizing it in a real way where you kind of can think about how to fix your spouse's credit, your brother, your cousins. You can help them get a nice boost by adding them as an authorized user on your credit cards that you have positive payment history, large lines of credit on it, no missed payments. It's so dope because they get to get all the positivity, right? So the cool thing about it is these things are best when you have nothing in collections. You know what I mean? You don't have anything negative in your credit report. When those hit your credit report, it's going to boost your credit score up to 60, 70, 100. The sky's the limit. It just depends on how good your history was with that credit card and how blank their credit report looks. It's going to boost them up significantly. So this is a great tool to start getting your family and friends getting their credit together, being able to utilize. If one of us is in position to get everybody else in position, then we can start teaching our kids and our families about financial literacy and how important credit is. So now when they go and apply for a credit card, they will be able, the banks and underwriters will be able to see that they are on and have access to a line of credit that is significant and has positive payment history, a large line of credit, and it's there. It's actually on the report. The amount is on the report. So let's say I imagine if I got a brother, he put me on a $50,000 line of credit, right? $50,000 line of credit. It's on my credit report. Now, when I go apply for my credit card with nothing negative on my credit report, I have the chances of getting a larger line of credit when I apply for my first credit card versus you who have no history, no positive payment history, no large line of credit on your credit report. You have nothing. You go to apply. You might get a $500 line. You might get a $1,000 line. But me, when I apply, I'm going to be able to get a larger line, maybe 2-3 grand when I first apply. That's the cool thing about it. And understanding that fact is going to take you a long way. I hope y'all learned something about trade lines and authorized users. These actually can be sold. So, people sell their trade lines as well as a source of income. So you got to do that strategically. That's going to be another lesson. But I hope you guys learned something on this lesson. This is your boy Pushman Mitch, the host of the No Fluff podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this guy. Make sure you start sharing this information. This is how we all level up as a community. This is how we start to get to where we want to be as a people economically. I'm out.